as you keep referring to processes, I'm sitting here thinking about my own business, and that is something that I feel like I need to do a better job of. And I'd like to dive into this a little bit more. So right now, I would say that most of my business processes are stored up in my brain, right? Like I know what to do, but in order to pass this off to somebody, I need to explain it. And if that person leaves, then I need to explain it to somebody else. So what coaching would you give to somebody that said, all right, tomorrow I'm going to sit down, I'm going to start working on my business processes? Where do they start? Does it start with a Word document? Does it, what are some of the best business processes that you've seen, and how are people creating these?
I mean, it can be anything. And I think Word document is pretty straightforward, simple one way where you can start. Okay. The basic intent is that whenever you are documenting those processes, think about that one of your family member, your siblings, your spouse, whoever has to follow that processes from tomorrow. Okay. So what exactly you need to put? So they can just take that guide and, kind of follow that. If you have this mentality, you can easily draw those processes or write about those processes. Another point is continuous revision. Okay, so based on those changes, how you are changing stuff. For example, I manage marketing on your Urtasker side. Okay, so whenever I talk to someone, and initially when I start handling, I was talking all those things and they were just in my mind. Okay, and I was kind of in same place where David you are mentioning right now. So I I kind of took a step back and I said, okay, let's start. If I have to delegate starting from tomorrow and I'm not there, okay, what are the processes? Okay, what are the things which I do and I have in my mind that this needs to be done? And I can tell you, David, that once you start documenting, you start finding new stuff. Okay, and once you review, there is always there is always something interesting to find out how those processes could be improved. For example, at your Tasker, when you for everything which we have is a process. When it comes to our KPIs, which we have determined for our consultants or our resources, we follow those processes. Okay, our partner, probably, I don't know if you have talked to him, he's the director of operations, so he was here for almost 1 month and all of the operations were running smoothly because he was able to create processes and sit on top of that processes. So it's basically mentality whether you work in your business or work on your business. So in nutshell.
Very nice. Very nice.
Sure. I mean, anything which you can share about your journey or what you have learned so far in e-commerce